Hello, my name is Senyo Vianney. I'm going to present about a Piggery development project. And first of all, I'm going to start by defining what a project is. A project is an investment of capital in a given period of time with the intention of creating productive assets. This means that for any project that is going to be started, its aim must be creating productive assets. In other words, the project should be productive in the long run. And according to the Project Management Institute, project refers to any temporary endeavor with a definite beginning and an end. Therefore, this means that the project must have a beginning period and the end period. It should start from a certain period of time to a given period of time. The Piggery project, which I'm planning to start, is aimed at promoting agriculture in the communities of Etherium Parish, Shotera District, as in response to the Sustainable Development Goals 1 and 2 through reducing poverty and hunger among people. This is going to be done through rearing hybrid pigs that mature fast, and people will be able to realize benefits as early as possible through rearing these breeds of pigs. Now I go to the objectives of the project. Objective number 1 is to improve livelihoods and income of local farmers through establishment of sustainable piggery. Objective number 2, to contribute to food security by ensuring a consistent and affordable supply of pork to the local community, supplying pork after slaughtering the pigs. To promote and responsible pig farming practices. This project we are going to start is going to be dealing with hybrid pigs, and therefore we need to employ the basic farming practices such as IMO, that is infectious indigenous microorganisms, which are going to be using as a modern method of rearing these pigs. Now we go to the project output. When you talk about project output, this is the immediate products to be generated as a result of the project activities. In other words, these are short-term products that are going to be realized after we have started our piggery project. Our project output is a modern piggery facility with 50 pens constructed. We are going to start with constructing piggery pens, and in number they are going to be 50. This is the first output you are going to realize after setting up this piggery development project. The indicators for the achievement of the project output: the number of pig pens constructed. This will be an indicator that you have achieved the project output. Number 2, the capacity utilization rate of the project, and number 3, the availability of adequate feed and health care for pigs. After we establish our project, we construct the pens. Then we start utilizing these pens by putting in pigs in these piggery pens. Then we start caring and feeding for these pigs. Then you go to the project output, and when we talk about project outcome, this is the intermediate change or effects that occur as a result of the project outputs. In other words, these are the midterm goals or the midterm achievements that are going to be achieved by our project as we have started. Then in the midterm we are going to get the project outcome. The project outcome for our piggery project is going to be the increased pork production and the income for local farmers. After we have constructed, we have cared and provided feeds to these pigs, then we are going to get pork from these pigs. The indicators for the achievement of this project outcome: Number 1, percentage increase in the annual pork production compared to the time of studying. We are aiming at increasing pork production in the areas of Bethlehem Parish in Chotera district in this period of time or in the medium time. Number 2, average incomes generated by participating farmers from pork sales. And number 3, increase the rate of improved pig farming. That's about the project outcome. Then you go to the project impact. By the project impact, we mean this represents the long term and often transformative changes that result from a project outcome. When you are about to complete the project, as we say that the project has a starting period and the ending period. In our ending periods, or when you're about to end the project, we must be able to realize the project impact. And the indicator for the achievement of project impact, or our project impact, is going to be the enhanced food and economic stability in the community. Food must drastically increase in the community as a result of establishing this Piggery project, due to the reasons that the Piggery project is going to provide manure, it is going to provide and pork itself as a food. The indicators for the achievement of the project impact are: number 1, decrease in percentage of households experiencing food security, because they be able to use the manure and the incomes generated from the Piggery project to carry out food production, and the secondly, using pork as food. Number 2, diversification of local income sources beyond pig farming. And number 3, lastly, improved access to education, healthcare services for the community members due to the increased income. This project is going to provide people with incomes after selling the Piggery products such as piglets and the pork. Therefore, people will be able to realize income, and people use this income to provide health care services to themselves and educate their children, thereby improving the literacy levels in the community. And lastly, we are going to talk about the milestones of the project. And by the milestones, then you are going to talk about the process, or the process you are going to follow in establishing this project, or what is going to be followed in putting up this Piggery development project. Number 1, you're going to start by conducting a feasibility study. Feasibility study means this involves assessing the viability of the project, analyzing the market demand, location suitability, financial projection, and potential challenges. That's about by conducting a feasibility study. You analyze the market we're going to be selling our Piggery projects, our Piggery products, the location where we are going to locate this Piggery project, and then the financial projection. What are we expecting to realize as income from this Piggery project? Number 2, selection and preparation. Site selection and preparation. This is where we're going to set the Piggery project. Thus, we must select a project, a site for the project where we shall be able and easily sell our pork. In other words, we shouldn't set up Piggery project in areas where we are nearby the Muslims, because this is producing pork which Muslims take to be as a taboo. Therefore, we must select a suitable location where we can easily sell our pork products and where people will easily support us. That's why we chose Bethlehem Parish, because this parish is made of mainly the Catholics who are going to buy these Piggery projects. Then number 3, breeding and genetics. Breeding, this involves selection of high quality pig breeds suited for the local market. The breed we are going to rear and we are going to keep must be good, and we hope to choose or select from breeds such as White Lodge, Canberra, which are high yielding and mature at a high rate. Then number 4, feed management. Development of sustainable feed management plan that includes sourcing nutrition feeds, optimized feed conversion. After selecting the best quality of of breed. Then you have to go ahead and select the best feeds that are going to enable these pigs grow at a fast rate, so as to realize our goals of the project. And lastly, health and disease management. After doing all the survey, setting up the site, establishing pigs, then selecting the best feeds, then you go ahead to manage the diseases. This calls for implementing of a robust health management program to prevent and control diseases among our pigs. We have a lot of diseases that attack our pigs. For example, swine fever and other diseases. We must develop a strategy that we are going to use to deal with these diseases and to control them. And lastly, waste management. This involves the designing and the implementation of an efficient and management system to handle pig manure and reduce environmental impact. For example, biogas production, nutrient recycling. We must go ahead also to look at the ways of how we are going to manage the waste from piggery. How we are going to use this waste from piggery. We can use this waste. We can use in a number of ways. We can apply this waste to act as a fertilizer in the gardens. We can use this waste to make a biogas and many other good works that can be done by the waste from piggery. That's all. Thanks for listening to me.